TVC host Morayo Brown knocks Tinubu for laughing at Babangida's book launch, announced to the News Info. Managing Director of TVC Entertainment, TVCE, Morayo Brown, has knocked President Bola Tinubu for laughing alongside others at the laugh of the autobiography, at the launch of autobiography of former military president Ibrahim Babangida titled A Journey in Service. Babangida's book launch on Thursday stirred conversations after he admitted for the first time that late businessman Moshood Abiola won the June 12, 1993 presidential election. The annulment of the election is widely believed to have led to Abiola's eventual death, yes, because they arrested him for treason, said he was still parading himself as the president, as the winner, and so because of that, they put him in prison. Even Morayo Brown was saying that her own father as well was talking against this IBB, that the father had to go on exile, and at the end of the day, the man still died. And now Tinubu, that knows the history, that knows how the father was sick, that he had stroke or something when he heard about Abiola's death, and Tinubu was the one that actually took care of Morayo and like that. And you are there supporting this same person that did this to us, that did this to me, that did this to the Abiola family. Why are you laughing with them now? That we're using the pain of Morayo with that. Regarding to the development, in an Instagram post on Saturday, Morayo, who also hosts Your View on TVC, expressed her frustration over how attendees at the book launch made light of Babangida's account of the annulments. They really made it like a big deal. This man should be in prison for doing that, for annulling somebody's win. This person clearly won, and you annulled it, and it led to the person eventually dying, and they are clapping for him. It is well. She expressed her frustration over how attendees of the book launch made light of Babangida's account of the annulment of the election, often adjudged the freest and fairest in Nigeria's history. She accused Babangida of causing immense trauma to her family and the Abiola family, insisting that he should be accountable. He should be held accountable. The last 48 hours have been quite interesting. Babangida has a lot of questions to answer, and I cannot wait to read that book she wrote. My father warned Nigerians about this man. My father did everything in his power to get this man to pay for his sins, but nothing happened. Nigeria don't corrupt mistaken now. She recounted how her father, a fierce critic of Babangida's regime, was imprisoned multiple times and eventually fled Nigeria through Cotonou to seek asylum in the United States. The stress, she said, led to him suffering a stroke from which he never recovered. Can you imagine? See how you destroy somebody's life and you're casually just joking about it and talking about it and say, I did it in the interest of, you did it in the interest of the country. Meanwhile, some people had to lose their life for it, and then they are clapping for you. It really doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. The stress, she said, led him to suffering a stroke which he never recovered. Men of valor fought with their voices, pen and influence, yet Babangida reigned like a fearless hurricane, bulldozing all that was in his path. Many were murdered. My father was thrown in jail several times by the military led by this man for speaking against him, and finally had to go on self-exile, she said. Morayo also recalled her close relationship with the Abiola family, particularly the late Kudirat Abiola and her children. She described how their once joyful home was thrown into mourning after Kudirat was assassinated in 1996. I see how you all laughed at the book launch. I'm sorry, nothing there seems comical to me. Exactly, what's funny there? What's funny? Nothing is funny. As a child growing up with MK Abiola, his wife Kudirat, and their children, and seeing how both our families were ripped apart alongside many others in the wake of Babangida's annulment, is a trauma I can never get past. She questioned President Bola Tinubu's presence at the book launch, expressing disappointment that the event was treated with levity, really treated with levity. You, Mr. President, supported my father till he died. You know the pains and the struggles, yet you laugh at the table of our tormentor, she asked. Babangida's book launch, held at Transcorp Hilton in Abuja, was attended by dignitaries including former President Olusegun Obasanjo, Muhammadu Buhari, Yakubu Gowon, Abdulsalami Abubakar, and good Lord Jonathan. Oh, only God knows what. I'm sure that part of the discussion will be strategies to win election in 2027. It is Anya Rita says, why is Morayo not talking about the agony of a tribe of Edo lost 3 million people due to senseless war caused by false narratives? Make everybody speak for themselves. If you have anything to talk about, probably you should say it. Morayo don't talk the one with the pain now. The one with the pain now she talks so. Thompson Steven says, Aunty Morayo, no vex please. Jagaban laughed because Babangida, who announced the annulment on national television, lied that he was in Katsina that day for the burial of late General Musa Yar'Adua and that the announcement was made by his 2IC press secretary Nduka Arabo without his knowledge or permission. Isn't this laughable? Very, very laughable. Very laughable. You explain tire. Mohammed Sani says, name that your father, if not short of any stupid nincompoop, wants to associate himself with struggle for democracy. I don't really understand the English. God in Europe says, there is justification for any coup. Shame to those leaders who attended to the book launch. I'm telling you. Some of them, I did not expect that they will go there, but they actually did. Like, what are people looking for? What are people looking for? Hassan Bamali says, a dead snake with his head uncut is still dangerous. Don't blame Bat. He had to join the laughing crowd. No choice, though if Abacha was alive, all the blames accusation would be less. Now he's dead. James Hadley Chase in his book once wrote, the dead do not talk. Yes, so they cannot talk. So even if they are heaping a bag of lie on your head, you can't even defend yourself. Is that bad? It is well. Babatunde Oyedepo says, watch your gap and be mindful of your utterances. Newman Newton also said, reporter, are you sure that Buhari attended the book launch? And he wasn't there. I think he sent, what's it called? A representative. So they'll still say it was Buhari now because he's going to go and give feedback to his boss. Clement Inya said, same way she feels is actually the same way the Igbo are crying. I never can imagine what's going on through her mind right now. I can't imagine too, because really, this person did pains to your father as well. So he really hits home. Now because he really hits home, probably if he did not hit home like that, we wouldn't hear her voice. Abi, I should be condemning anything before. No. Now it's our turn to see what it means to be in Nigeria. To be under these people called president and vice president and the likes. Sister Elijah also says, life is indeed funny. Wounds that can never heal and scars that are visible on others become a laughing stock of power drunkards. Life is a mystery, as in it's really, really not fair that the families of the victims might be seeing all of this and people are laughing loudly, not minding what those people will feel. It is well, my listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.